So what is going on, babe? This is Don 3000, and welcome back to Conquer Depression Part 2. Um, so recently, I read some of the Conquer Depression book. As you can see, I know it's upside down, but here's right here. It is by Gregory L. Jantz, PhD, with Keith Wall. And it says on the bottom, seven secrets to take back your life. So I read some of this. I think the last episode I read some of this. Um, so where we left off at is foods that contribute to depression. So this is where I left off. I put like a bookmark. Um, it's just a random card. So I don't know. I thought that would just be my bookmark and all that. So I apologize if you hear a little bit of interruptions each time, if my dog's barking or anything like that. Therapy's getting ready to come over for my grandpa, so you may hear like a little bit of commotion, just here and there throughout the stream. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to get through some of this. And may just, I'll probably read some pages. I might not be able to get through, everything, but I noticed too, there's not really chapters in this book, so there's different sections to talk about. So as always, I'm just going to read you guys some of this. This is, like I said, this is for people that are going through depression, anxiety, stress, anger, and negative thoughts. As a person like myself, I battle depression and all of that. So it does make me, feel a bit better that I get to read this for you guys and just help those out there in need. Because I know people that have that stuff. Anyways, guys, let's get started. So this is foods that contribute to depression, all right? So here we go. While much can be said about the benefits and tools of good nutrition, I want to highlight some basic yet essential guidelines related to nutrition and depression. We will focus on what foods actually contribute to depression and what foods help combat its debilitating effects. That is the good news. There are foods and liquids that have been scientifically proven to help fend off depression. Let's start with what we don't want to put in our bodies. Below are some of the main culprits leading to nutritional imbalance. A phrase I often use to point out the five main mischief makers in our culture's diet is dephthalized food. The big five include processed foods, junk foods, white flour, white rice, and refined sugar. Those are the five ones. You'll notice that most of the elements. Sorry, I misspoke there. I mentioned about are white in color. All processed and all bad for you. And devitalized foods are often the most tempting. The quick burger and fries at the drive-thru as you rush home exhausted after a long day, or those cookies on the grocery store shelf that taste so good as you relax in front of the TV at night. They are hard to resist, but if we are serious about conquering depression, you need to wage war on the worst dietary offenders. Yes, it may mean cooking after a long day when you don't feel like it, or it may mean eating foods that don't have the same sweet and savory zing as those deep fried foods that deliver empty calories and bad ingredients. The devilized foods and drinks I refer to provide only fragmented nutrition, meaning they contain only a small amount of what your body needs. Right alongside fragmented foods, such as the white foods mentioned above, are their equally destructive cousins. The junk foods, as well. Common ingredients in junk foods include additives, preservatives, pumped up or masked sugars, fats, salts, artificial colors, and food dyes. Like many things when it comes to human biology and psychology, everyone is different. While some people can drink a cup of coffee at 11 p.m. and fall right to sleep, Others stay awake all night if they've had caffeine 8 hours before bedtime. But there are general rules to follow in foods and beverages to avoid if you're struggling with depression. Here are the main types. Number one, caffeine. Not only can caffeine be addictive, but once the thrill is gone, it might be exacerbate your depression by making you more anxious and nervous. Number two, alcohol. This is a depressant, which means it reduces your brain's serotonin, a neurotransmitter that acts as a mobile stabilizer. Alcohol can also act as a stimulant and increase anxiety and stress. Number three, additives. I want to highlight two particularly unhealthy additives that are in a surprising number of foods and beverages. Monosodium glutamate and aspartame. I'm sorry, I know this is tough to pronounce, but studies have also shown that aspartame, a common artificial sweetener, can cause DNA damage, increase obesity. Obesity, and contribute to depression symptoms. MSG, like aspartame, may also interfere with the balance of neurotransmitters in your brain, leading to depression. Number four, processed foods. Stay away from processed foods as much as possible, including hot dogs, most deli meats, unless organic and fresh, and fried foods. Another subtitle, culprit, margarine. Margarine. Stick to real butter, as margarine is high in unhealthy trans fatty acids, along with coloring additives and emulsifiers. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing these wrong. I'm trying my best. Number five, refined sugars. Avoid foods high in refined sugar like cookies, most juices, and of course candy. The trouble is that there has been a detrimental effect on your blood sugar levels as they contain no fiber. This means that when your system is flush with refined sugar, it causes your glucose level to fluctuate dramatically, which is in turn can lead to anxiousness, irritability, oh my god, irritably, and depression. Okay, we'll read till, okay, we're just going to do 2 more pages. Okay, so now we have foods that help relieve depression. So this is the next one we're doing. It would be nice if medical science identified a quick fix, metric formula for combating depression through nutrition. Unfortunately, nutritional eating isn't quite that simple, but neither is it overly complex. It often comes down to common sense. Sorry, I lost track where I was going. A party-sized bag of chips, potato chips, and a liter of cherry soda will taste great while you watch the football game. But you also know this taste bud tranquilizing snack will deliver only empty calories. Eat and drink what is good. This is the next step. Maybe you should listen to the wise words your mother used to tell you when you were growing up. Eat your fruits and vegetables and stay away from cake and candy. By steering you towards plants and away from sweets, Mom was definitely pointing you in the right direction. So, like, this is what your parents would tell you, in your younger days. They would say, eat your fruits and vegetables when you're like, it doesn't sound good, though, but it's just like, but you have to eat it. It's good for you. So, your parents are just trying to help you, no matter if it's disgusting or not. But as you get older, you just realize you're like, well, your parents actually help you, to get healthy and all that. That's why they have you eat your fruits and vegetables, so you can grow big and, and not gain so much weight and stuff like that. Because I know junk food and desserts and all that, it may sound really good to you, but at the same time, it's not. It's just going to make you gain weight, and it's not good on your health, So it makes sense, though. Anyways, back to the book here. Let's consider a nutrition-rich diet that will help you relieve the depression. Everyone likes the idea of eating healthy, but what does that look like day in and day out? Here are several helpful strategies, along with specific food recommendations that will enrich your body and lift your mood. So number one, be carb conscious. This is talking about carb conscious. Um, Serotonin, the most altering brain chemical, has been shown to be affected by carbohydrates. Um, Researchers speculate that an individual's craving for carbs is related to low serotonin activity. What's more, some carbs have been shown to have a common effect, sorry, while others do not. It's best to avoid sugary foods, and to consume smart, complex carbs such as whole grains, rather just simple carbs often found in baked goods. Number two, provide your brain with healthy proteins. The amino acid tryptophan, I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong, found in turkey, tuna, chicken, and similar foods. Boost your brain productions of serotonin. So try to eat protein-rich foods several times a day, especially when your energy level needs a lift. Healthy choices include beans and peas, lean beef, low-fat cheese, milk, fish, uh, poultry, soy products, and yogurt. As I've said elsewhere, avoid processed proteins such as packaged lunch meats and wrapped cheese slices, and look for organic choices instead. Number two, vitamin B aware. Sorry about that. Um, Several research studies have demonstrated the link between vitamin B deficiency and depression. B vitamins can be found in legumes, nuts, many fruits, dark green vegetables, and low-fat animal products such as fish and low-fat dairy products. All right, so the first one, make vitamin D. I think that's the fourth one actually. Make vitamin D a must-have. In the 2013 meta-analysis, researchers concluded that a deficiency in vitamin D results in a higher risk of suffering depression. Big vitamin D is essential to the brain. Low levels of it can be a factor in depression and other mental illnesses. To ensure you're getting enough vitamin D, consume plenty of salmon, egg yolks, yogurt, whole milk, almond milk, orange juice, oatmeal, cheese, shiitake mushrooms, and fortified tofu. So number 5, optimize your diet with omega-3 fatty acids. According to researchers, major depressive disorders occur at higher rates among those who are lacking in omega-3s. And depression is more likely to occur in people who seldom eat fish, a common source of omega-3s. Good sources of omega-3s include fatty fish, which includes anchovy, mackerel, salmon, sardines, shade, and tuna. Flaxseed, canola, and soybean oils, nuts, especially walnuts, and dark green leafy vegetables. And then, of course, the final one, find more fiber. Replace foods high in sugar and fat with those high in fiber. This includes vegetables such as asparagus, Jerusalem artichokes, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage, cauliflower, collar greens, kale, leeks, and onions, as well as bananas, legumes, and nuts. This also includes whole grains such as barley, whole wheat, and oats. Fiber plays an important role in regulating your digestive system and helping you feel fuller so you can have fewer carbons. Sorry. And I'm going to stop right there, guys. So the next one I'm going to read, the next episode, well, the next part, is replace unhealthy with healthy drinks. So we're going to talk about basically, we're going to talk about healthy drinks next. So this, same as this, the few pages I read was just talking about unhealthy food and healthy foods and what you're supposed to eat for like healthy wise. So we're going to stop right there. So right now we're on page 28. Is where we're leaving off at, and the next one's gonna be replaced unhealthy with healthy drinks. So that'll be the next one, guys. So if you guys want to see more of this, let me know. I might just release a part for you anyways. because I enjoy reading this to you guys, and I think it's been helping. I'm trying to get it out there more, to get out there more so people can listen to this and read this and all that. So, if you want to get your own book and all that, I'm more happy with. But if you want to follow along with me or whatever, you're more than welcome to. Um, I actually got this from a gift shop at a hospital, but I think you can buy these online as well from like Amazon or whatever, eBay or whatever. I think. So I think if you search this up, it may pop up on Amazon. It may pop up somewhere online. I don't really know because I got a gift shop at a hospital, so I don't really know 100%. So, if you, and just for those that have anxiety too, there's also a book called Conquer Worry and Anxiety. The Secret to Mastering Your Mind. It's by Daniel G. Amen, MD. #1 New York Times best-selling author. So you can also check this out too if you want. But I'm just sticking with this book because I know depression's a pretty serious thing, which can lead you to negative thoughts and all that. So that can also be a thing. But I'll probably just gonna stick with Conquering Depression as like a just something to read to you guys and all that. So and it also makes me feel, good to, reading this to you guys and just reading out loud to you guys just makes. Sorry about that, everyone. I was trying to get a notification off my screen. I accidentally clicked on it, so that is my bad. So, just to finish up everything I'm saying, so if you guys want to see more, just let me know. Except I'm probably going to start doing more anyways. But if you guys have any questions or concerns, please let me know. I'm really happy to help those out in need, for those in need of help and all that. So, just remember one thing is, if you're struggling with depression or anxiety, stress, or just anger and stuff like that, or just negative stuff, please reach out to someone, reach out to a family member, reach out to a friend, and most importantly, reach out to a therapist or a counselor, whatever. They're going to help you. And I know it sounds bad, and I know not everyone likes like counselors and therapists. Not everyone likes that. They, may sound like they're not going to do anything for you, but I promise they're going to do everything they can for you. So don't have negative thoughts about it. Negativity about it. They're going to do everything they can for you. I'm in counseling right now, and they're helping me out a lot. So, but if you don't feel like for some reason that's it's totally up to you. It's your choice, and I just know it's best to see them, but it's whatever works out for you. So just make sure you seek help for something you go through like that. I just want to help people out and all that kind of stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching this, and make sure you guys subscribe and hit that bell and like and share, please. It's like the main thing I would enjoy. And I'm just trying to get this video out. I'm trying to get this video out as much as I can and get a better, viewership out there for it. So make sure you guys like and share, and please spread the word about me doing this. If you guys want to check out part 1, it is in the description. So if you guys want to check it out, you're more welcome to. So it doesn't matter which one you want to, which one you want to watch. So, but I highly suggest check out part 1 so you can catch up on the book that I'm reading. So, anyways, guys, make sure you guys like and share, spread the word, please, and subscribe, hit that bell. And yeah, I'll catch you all in the next one. So have a great rest of your day, but I'll catch you all in the next one. Adios.